number one most dangerous ever to run.
Phone finger number one.
Then number one, yeah, you're number one. And then came the belief amongst some in the Republican Party that they needed to switch him out. Too many issues, too much baggage. The messaging, it's crazy. Maybe we can upgrade to somebody who won't be attackable in that way. Enter Ron DeSantis. Problem solved? Or is it? Here's the latest messaging courtesy of MSNBC, Mehdi Hasan's show, and commentator, former Republican Congressman David Jolly.
I say this with conviction. I think Ron DeSantis is far more dangerous than Donald Trump. Ron DeSantis, I believe, actually in his ethos, is a culture warrior who wants to take us back 100 years, ultimately has a very dark vision of what America will be. Ron DeSantis tonight, a very dark figure on the political landscape, far more dangerous than Donald Trump.
Far, far more dangerous, Adam. Got it?
He's dark and dangerous, Megyn.
Oh, fun trick on your microphone. I don't have that.
Well,
this is how it's going to go.
I mean, this is, first of all, we need to give thanks to President Trump for what he did give us. He showed us fake news. He showed us what the media was really doing. I think that was important. I know he was not kind to you. So, you know,
it's fine. We got past that.
I think you are. But he also put in federal judges and did stack the Supreme Court. It's not really a right or left thing for me. But this just shows you that the only thing the media or the politics can resort to is doing this in the media. And there's danger to this. What we've created now is a whole generation of Zoomers, Gen Zers, who've just become apathetic. They don't care. They've checked out. You know, where you might have gotten some people to vote in that dangerous election. This generation is not interested. They're not engaged. They don't care. They've checked out. They also don't care that they're being tracked by Silicon Valley. We've just created a generation of people who've withdrawn from that. What I'm afraid of is what is happening by focusing purely on the presidential election and handing in my own bosom in the 80s and 90s. I was, at MTV, I was making money, I'm doing things, having a good time, building career. City council, losers. You couldn't get anything better. Like school board, yeah, whatever. And we got into this place where now we have a very, very sick culture all over in local offices, and even here in Fredericksburg. I live in Fredericksburg, Texas. It's a beautiful, it could not be more Americana. 15,000 people, founded by Germans, and in the weekend we grow to 50,000 with tourism for our wineries. But even here, we had books in school that were just not appropriate for children. Forget anything, just not appropriate. Bringing in therapists. No. So you have to remain very vigilant. This, I think, is what happened to California. California was a red state, but when you get all these little local things, this is also the George Soros method. Put in district attorneys who will do certain things and follow certain methodologies. If you don't pay attention to what's happening locally, you're going to wind up in trouble. And this, if anything, the presidential election is distracting people from what's happening locally. So yes, it's important. But again, the president doesn't hold some magic wand. President Trump couldn't do everything he wanted. In fact, a lot of stuff he wanted to do, he couldn't do. And neither will the President DeSantis or even a President Michelle Obama. I mean, we have to stay very vigilant in our local communities. We're still the United States of America. We have the 14th Amendment. We have a lot of power over, and that's what the whole Constitution is about. Or the Bill of Rights, these amendments, it's telling federal government what they cannot do. And I wish people would remind their children of this. The First Amendment doesn't give you the right to free speech. No, it tells the government they can't stop you. It's a God-given right. These are the things that we need to stay vigilant on and remember, particularly in our own communities.
No, you're right. You're right. 100% right. I mean,
100%.
Unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I didn't. Why do we hate that term again? Just because it's
Kara Swisher uses it. That's why. She's always using it. That's why. It irks me.
Can I ask you why? I mean, I used to be friends with her, but we're not friends anymore. But why do you not like her?
Well, she is my hate listen. I listen to her and Scott Galloway because she's disingenuous and bad. It's really bad for America. The things she says and the things that she's standing for is the exact opposite of what someone in her position should be doing. It's not a political thing. I mean, she makes it into a political thing, but no, I mean, and I hate to pick on her, but if you saw OMG O'Keefe Media Group's latest expose, which I thought was brilliant, talking to John Fetterman, one of John Fetterman's assistants, and he literally was saying, we have access journalism, so we get the real puppets who will do anything just to get access. And he said it was Scarborough from MSNBC, it was Pod Save America, and he said the absolute best who you can get to say anything is Kara Swisher. So she's just not a great journalist.
Okay, so back on point. What I think is interesting about the Trump is so dangerous narrative is it does speak to this terrible media and how they make up their mind on what the narrative will be, and then they will mind control you right up to the voting booth. At least they'll try. So we heard the narrative there that was everybody on the left. It was CNN, MSNBC, all of them, even some former Republicans in there. And now it's DeSantis. And by the way, it wasn't just that guy on Mehdi Hassan. Here's CNN on May 25th. Why DeSantis is just as dangerous as Trump or more. May 17th, Huffington Post. No one is more dangerous for the White House than Ron DeSantis. Ron DeDangerous. They're going to call it.
Dangerous. Okay.
So this is the new, and then there was there's a writer on Substack named Paul Thacker who tweeted out, if Trump is Hitler, but DeSantis is more dangerous than Trump, then who is DeSantis? Satan? Trying to keep all the labels in order here. But then enter MSNBC again. Just as a reminder, because Trump is up 30 points in most of these polls over DeSantis, he's still very dangerous himself. He hasn't gotten less dangerous. And by the way, it's not just Trump. Mike Pence, he is dangerous. None of these people should even be platformed. They're all too dangerous to be platformed or discussed at all. Here is a clip from MSNBC's Katie Fang's show. Listen to this.
What does it tell you that Donald Trump is actually going to be doing a town hall that's going to air and it's going to be on Fox News? Mike Pence, he's going to have a CNN town hall. What does it tell you that there are media outlets that are providing platforms for potential GOP primary candidates to be able to get out and, sell their wares? I mean,
so extremely dangerous, Katie, that they're normalizing the former president that was impeached twice, and they're acting as if it's business as usual, politics as usual. No, we are on really the last line of defense here for our democracy and our freedoms, and it's extremely dangerous.
So extremely dangerous to platform people like Mike Pence or the man who's 30 points up and capturing the GOP nomination.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is why Tucker and Don Lemon actually both on the same day were fired. This was a message to the media. And to Fox News more than anything. We've got you. We do not care if you don't toe the line. We'll get rid of you, even if you're Tucker Carlson. Don Lemon arguably was on the way out, but he was a staple at CNN, and the message was just clear. You toe the party line, and that's the money line. It always is. And if you don't, then you're going to be gone. And we don't care about whatever stature you have, no matter how important you think you are. And that's the media for you, which again brings us back to thank God for the Megyn Kelly Show.
Breaking news, Geniusella has upgraded its most popular package to feature now their top-selling deep firming vitamin C serum, plus their ultra retinol moisturizer with natural retinol alternative. You get the benefits of the retinol without all the itching and the redness and the peeling. Right now, take advantage of this limited time package upgrade for 70% off. Why waste time and money to get work done to your face when you can get Geniusella skincare shipped right to your door? Here is a Geniusella.com review from Robert in Texas. Quote, I purchased Geniusella as a gift from my girlfriend. She said she saw results so fast, we joined their concierge program immediately. It is honestly the best skincare she's ever used, and she's extremely impressed with all the Geniusella products. Geniusella is made by a compounding pharmacist in small batches and always safe, cruelty-free, and natural. Go to Geniusella.com/MK60. Save over 70% off Geniusella's most popular package featuring both the Geniusella Ultra Retinol and the Geniusella Firming Serum. Go to Geniusella.com/MK60, Geniusella.com/MK60, and get a complimentary Spa Essentials box with every package order, plus free upgrade to priority shipping. So much fun stuff in there. GENUCEL.com/MK60. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.